welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then a little introduction. This is a place to share stories, adventures, and everything I wish I had known before embarking on them. My name is Drina, this is Elisa, and you're watching From Fiji to Here. I've been to my fair share of countries, and along with that, had my fair share of travel companions. And throughout the videos, a lot of you have had questions about who they are, how we've met, etc. So I thought, what better way to answer those questions than to interview the people themselves? So, first question, what is your name?
I'm Ashley.
And how do you know me?
So we met technically through Facebook, but really we went to the same university. We were in the same program at the time. You were looking for joining a sorority. I posted about the sorority you ended up joining because I was already a sister. And we connected on Facebook. You added me as a friend. You came to an event. We ended up having a 2-hour conversation post-event in my car because we just loved each other from the get-go. And then, like, from every event onwards, we both attended. We were both in engineering, and therefore had very great schedules, but we would go together, and our friendship just blossomed from there.
We're gonna have a little guest who's being a little fussy today, aren't you? Okay, where have we traveled to together?
Because Canada's so big, I like to include that because we traveled to different areas. So we've been out east together in Nova Scotia. We've also gone to Quebec. I forgot about this. So this is our second interview together. But I forgot about this last time. We went to Quebec together. And then we've been in Ontario together. We're hopefully going to go to BC together in the future. I wanted to go beforehand, but no funds. We've also been to Dominican together.
What is something you forgot to bring that you wish you had brought?
Oh, better clothing choices, like a pair of sports shorts. I think. Yeah, sports shorts is what I said last time. Basically, because like, especially when we went to the like the day excursion, when we were like in the water first, and we did activities after. I had a pair of jean shorts. They were fine, but like it would have been so much more comfortable if I just had a nice pair of like Nike or Aerie, whatever sports shorts.
What can I get for you?
Ask the question.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you can ask the next one. Ready? What is something you could never travel without?
Definitely like a phone/phone charger, like the accessories around that, and like a pair of headphones. Being the person I am, I'm very connected to the phone because it helps calm my social anxiety. It has music, which is like my thing that above all I need in my life. I love playing games because my brain gets idle. Especially when you're like sitting around at the resort or something like that, like just having something to eat, right? But like also like being able to take photos with it because like that all my memories I have is on my phone. So yeah, phone/phone accessories.
Like you said, it's just like an all-in-one tool. Like you can use it for like entertainment, for keeping your memories.
Well, and beforehand, like even when we went, you were getting. But you weren't quite into your photography. You didn't have your big your GoPro.
I didn't have either at that point. And I would love to go back and be able to capture it because I know like I had like a waterproof camera, but it didn't like
and
film.
It died in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, because the water was so cold. But yeah, it would be nice to have like I wish I had my GoPro then to get GoPro footage of like the like. I don't even know what to call it. The waterfall hike.
The water excursion day thing, whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when we were at the second place, it was okay because like we weren't near water, but obviously like that.
So the next 5 questions are kind of like a rapid fire. Would you rather type thing. So first one, we say plane, train, or boat.
Boats, because I haven't done that much, and I'd like to.
Okay, and backpack or suitcase.
Okay, I came up. The shoulder bag is mine. Like,
okay.
Because I don't like a full-on backpack, but I like to be able to like swing it over my shoulder. That's my thing. So like a duffel swing one.
Yeah, like a duffel bag type thing that works.
Yeah, I'm not in between.
Window or aisle seat.
Depends on if I'm with a traveler, like if I'm with you, it doesn't matter usually because you're with the person you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm alone, how I travel, aisle because it's pretty tall.
Relaxation or adventure?
A relaxing adventure. That's what I decide on because I want to be able to go and see things, but I don't want to feel like I'm exhausted by the end of the day just by being here.
Yeah. So. And pool or ocean?
I love an ocean. I'm an East Coast girl. I went to Halifax. Like, come on.
Something about the salt water in your hair. Would you ever solo travel?
I would like to, but I don't think I'd have the opportunity just because I have a lifetime partner now and also a lot of friends that want to go traveling. Mm-hmm. We made this most country last time. Technically, I do solo travel for business trips, so I would like to do it.
What is the next country or destination you'd want to travel to?
I'm in a toss-up because Matt, my partner, really wants to go to Sweden, and that would be absolutely incredible. But I'm a Disney girl. I need to go to Disney. I haven't been in years. I'm just like, also, not with COVID, like COVID, I mean, everything's COVID. But like, that's also a more feasible thing. He's also wanting to go on a longer trip, but not too far. Like a longer plane trip, but not too far. And I'm like, okay, that kind of just leaves us within North America.
Well, you could do Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland was. Our thing would be like stop over to do the other ones, but I guess also with quarantine it's harder now too. Yeah.
I was surprised how short the flight to Iceland was from Toronto.
Yeah.
I don't know, in my brain I always like club Iceland in with Europe, but it's only about a 4-hour flight. Is there a country or destination that you'd never travel to?
Basically my thing is I only want to support economies that I support myself, like their values and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of country. Well, first off, I worked in the cannabis industry, so half of my options are gone, kind of deal. And because I would be criminalized as soon as I go there, kind of deal. But I don't want to support those countries, so that would be my only no is if or the ones that don't have good women's rights or general human rights. I don't want to their economy. I would do it other ways, I think.
What is something on your bucket list?
Oh, surfing with my partner specifically because he's a surfer from Halifax, or surfer from Nova Scotia. So he loves that. I learned how to surf in Nova Scotia when I was out there, and we both really want to go to Hawaii. The Lilo and Dreams team, the Lilo and Stitch story. That's what I'm trying to say. Of our childhood, right? So I think it would just be an absolutely incredible experience to do that.
Which countries have you traveled to?
So Canada. I traveled to a lot of Canada. I've been to BC, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, and all of the eastern provinces. I've been to the U.S. Again, I like to split them up a little bit. So I've been to California. I've been to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. Yes, that's a state. Yeah, New York, because it's directly below Ontario. Florida. I've been to Dominican, been to Barbados, England, France, in the most technical sense. Austria, too. I've seen Switzerland, so I like that. There you go. But I've been to Morocco in the most technical sense, and I've been to Spain. That's my big one.
Do you think you could live in another country, and if so, which one?
I really do think so, because I've actually kind of looked into it many times in my life, I'd say. Wanted to in the past live in Scotland. Matt and I always joke about moving to Sweden in the future, but our parents would kill us, so we would never do that. So I think I could live in a different country for sure, and I would definitely like to, but it's more so our parents stopping us.
Yeah. Well, it's hard, I think, family, if anything, COVID's taught us, it's how important family is, and it's hard to be I don't know, I mentioned being in Halifax and having a baby, I never thought that I wouldn't be able to just get on a plane and see my family living in the same country.
Exactly. like, Matt can't see his parents, and they live in the same, like, we just live a time zone over.
Exactly. Favorite travel memory from the trip that we went on?
So the one I'm going to choose is Dominican, because I do really have like fun experiences from our Canadian trips, but for Dominican, that was like our big bonding trip, I think, because we were out of country together.
Yeah.
But I'd say when we went snorkeling together after with the catamaran, I think the whole yeah. Because the guy, one of the tour guides just like took me and made me swim in out to the like reef before I had my bit with the snorkel mask on, and he just followed along, and like I was freaking out, and he was trying to calm me down, and like I was taking in salt water, there's nothing below me, I was beyond the piece, and I just looked over at you, and you were calm, and I'm like, oh, Tina's here, I'm good. That day, all of the experiences in it, it was like a movie. I honestly always look back at it, like, meeting our friends, doing the island thing, doing the small island thing. Like, it was...
Alright, spilling the tea. What is the worst / most annoying thing about traveling with me?
I'd say just because of me being me, I like being restful and like not doing a lot of stuff. You like to be on the go and doing things. So for instance, with her bachelorette party, I talked to people about it afterwards, and they're like, you did all of that in a weekend? And I'm like, yeah, we managed it because you wanted, like, go for stuff, which is fine. Like, when you have a friend like that, personally, as a person that's not like that, you have to sort of friend. So I just did that, and I blasted through the weekend. We had such a fun time, but it's the same with, like, when we went to Dominican even. You wanted a day at this resort, a day out, a day at the resort, So it's just making sure that you're also your energy being spent, I'd say.
So on the other side of things, what is... Yeah, you want to ask the question? Okay, go ahead. What is the best thing about traveling with me as a travel buddy?
I'd say it's like needing to do something, but also enjoy the place that you're at. Because, like, you made me the environments that we were in. Like, you didn't just want to sit at the resort. You're like, okay, we're here for the 5 days, that's it. And you're like, no, let's, like, actually keep the environment that, like, the people that work here actually live in.
And that comes full circle to the last question. Would you ever travel with me again?
Yes. I think we already somewhat hands in the mix. And we've already like even traveling with our future, well, now for me, potential, you have a child. So it's like, it was our potential children, but now it's our actual one. So like, we even talked about that already, but like, what we'll do when our children are like 10 years old or something like that. Like, I think we'll be partners because we do a nice balance to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything you'd like to leave the people of YouTube with before we sign out?
Make sure you follow From Fiji to Here on all of her. She has lots of fun upcoming videos and past videos, and it really helps with the travel bug that we had to watch some footage of somebody else enjoying their life pre-COVID. So yeah, make sure to go and watch some of her videos. They're awesome. Sure that you're up to date with the local legislation, local like voting and registration in your area. Stay up to date with all those important stuff, and make sure that you're up to date and supporting the people that are affected by racism. There's a lot of Black and Asian people going around, and I'm not here for it. And in Canada, we have a lot of people, which I'm definitely not here for. So know that's within yourself, because we have a racist society. That in yourself, check yourself, and learn and grow from it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was fun to watch.
So that's a wrap for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, as well as any other videos you'd be interested in seeing. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to be notified of more like it, as well as to join me on future journeys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, life is what happens between the plans that you make. Bye, guys.